Live streaming is on.
Great, awesome, cool. So welcome to our communications breakout room hack session, where we're going to be talking about the join our community page and also the Giveth wiki and how we're going to transfer that over to the docs. Yeah, I think it would be good to do a quick round of check-ins. Maybe we can just like do intentions, distractions. Does anyone want to go first?
I feel like I just gave you a check-in.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to just see what's going on and get involved with the process and help migrate this stuff over and hopefully update a lot of the documentation. My distraction is it's a beautiful day and it's very hot and sunny. Can't complain. I'll pass it to Lauren.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Mitch. So yeah, my intentions for the call are to be super swift and efficient. I basically want to go through the wiki and just be like, who's going to do this? Who's going to do this? And then I'm so glad Danny's here because she can help us know like what's actually good to keep and what's not that important. And my distraction is, I mean, I've been feeling a little bit like distracted today in general. It's like just one of those days. It's like, but yeah, and I guess my other distraction is that I like really don't want to be here for 2 hours. I like want to be like done in an hour. So I'm like really trying to push for that. And I'll pass it to Ashley.
Hey guys. Yeah, I guess this is something that we've all been, it's kind of been like a blocker for a lot of things. So I'm excited to work through it and get some flow and at least get some tasks assigned so that we can actually start the process instead of just talk about doing it. So let's do it.
Yeah, and I'll just share that my intention is to celebrate all of you for getting this done because it needs to be done. And I feel like I kind of talked about it and put it out there, and I'm excited that you guys are going to do it. So anything I can provide support for, I'm here for. But I can't do anything.
Yeah, we just want your brain for this call.
Okay.
Great, awesome, cool. So I'll take it back. So I made an issue that Ashley posted in the thing, which is basically just I went into the Giveth wiki and I made a checklist, and I made it an epic. So I made a checklist of all of the different sections of the wiki, so we can go through and like put checks on the ones that we're actually going to take a look at. And then that we're actually going to copy edit, and then we can make like separate issues underneath this epic for the individual sections. And so it's like, you know, like for example, like if somebody is in charge of the welcome page, then that gets assigned to them, and that's a separate issue. And then we can like make it into a Google Doc and copy edit it, and then put it into the docs. Yeah, that's my best idea. Do you guys like it?
I love it. I love it.
Great. Cool. Amazing. So I'm going to share my screen and we can go through the wiki. Cool. Do you see the wiki?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically I just kind of want to like go through each section and be like yay or nay, and then if anyone feels particularly inspired, they can like self-assign and like or like claim a part. Yeah, so let's just kind of go through it. I think the welcome page is good to keep, but obviously does need some updating. So it's like, you know, yeah. Does anyone want to take this on? Does anyone want to be the first page?
Hold on. So you're talking about taking this information and migrating it to the docs?
I'm talking about taking this information, updating it, and then migrating it to the docs.
Okay. But then how does that interface with the welcome page that already exists? Because they're two different formats.
On the docs, eh?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, it's just we need to look at what's in the docs page and what's in the wiki page and make sure that, oh, sorry. And I got a big check.
Because the welcome page, what I can just see from what you're screen sharing there, is talking about a totally different range of information. So it's like, you know, I don't know if it does it any justice to try and just take this and update it when we're just reworking the whole thing, or at least the welcome page.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why it's kind of like the task for a person to do. So they like, I mean, what I would do if I was doing this, yeah, is I would go into the documentation and look at like what we have here, like what is Giveth, and then come up with like okay, like this is should be like what should be on the first welcome page, including maybe some of the information that's on here and some of the information that's on there. But I think it's like nice to have like the first.
Can you go straight to just docs.giveth.io? Like just without the what is Giveth? Because I personally, I think when you're looking at the wiki and the welcome page, that's actually this. Like, do we want to have another blurb in here and then have the 3 sections below it? That, you know, or like to me, that's what that welcome page. This is just welcome to the wiki. Here you will find, and then there's the sections, right?
I see it as like the welcome page would be more like welcome to what is Giveth. So when you first click on what is Giveth, then you would see that welcome page, and it doesn't have to say welcome. It could just be the information under what is Giveth. But wasn't the idea that we would